Alright, hi everyone. This is Defiance talking here. I'm glad to see whoever is watching this right now. Thanks for tuning in. We're about to start a new game here. For the past couple of live streams I've done on YouTube, it's been on the Gradius series, so I figured let's change it up a little. I've been on a nostalgia kick as of late, and I started playing the Legacy of Kain series again. And this is by far one of my favorite series right here, Legacy of Kain. So it's basically the story about a nobleman who turned into a vampire, who's trying to redeem himself, and by doing so, he finds out the truth about his destiny, and he's trying to change it so he can live life through his own free will. But in the meantime, it also involves one of his as a vampire, one of his children, about his role in the whole destiny versus free will concept. So, alright, so I'm going to start playing. It's been a long time since I've played Legacy of Kain Defiance, so we're going to start now, guys. Here we go. Love the voice acting in this game. I really do.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupted and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw, a better throw against one's destiny. What was a king to do?
They really did a great job with this series. They left the series, though, as a cliffhanger, though. I hate it when games end like that, because there's no conclusion. You know what I mean?
But does one ever truly have a choice? One can only match, move by move, the machinations of fate, and thus defy the tyrannous stars.
Love the voice acting in this series. Totally do. Actually, I had the pleasure of meeting the voice actor who played Raziel in this series. Incredibly nice guy. Incredibly nice guy. And he's still kicking around. He's still doing theater workshops in New York. So, and he still does some voice acting work. So if you have the opportunity to go see him, I highly suggest you do. Whether he visits you at a con, or take part in one of his workshops.
And so I returned to the sanctuary of my enemy, the fortress of the Sarafan Brotherhood, deemed impossible for any man to penetrate. Impossible for any man.
Raziel's voice actor name is Michael Bell. Michael Bell. Simon Templeman plays Kain, which you see on screen right now.
Deep within these walls, my prey awaited it. Mobius, the time streamer, deceiver and eternal gamester, using living beings as his pawns.
In the end, we'd rooted out an entire nest of the fiends.
But we had swept that area already.
Not well enough, but no matter. We purged every last one of that brood with fire, and their souls now rest.
Lord Mobius will be pleased.
It was time for Mobius to answer a few questions. I hoped for his sake to find him in a forthcoming mood.
I just like chopping things. Yeah, I'll walk around here too, so I'll let you guys have a good scope of how this game works. I just like chopping stuff. So, as I said before, I've had the pleasure of meeting Michael Bell, but I've yet to meet Simon Templeman. Okay. Okay. Again, guys, it's been years since I've played this game, so if I'm a little rusty, I apologize. Let me go back down. I thought I saw something. I might have seen something here. No? Yeah, it's been so long since I've played this. Just going through everything again.
From time to time, it is necessary to feed, and the unusual event of a feast prepared by the Sarafan must be savored.
See, if they made this video game series into a full-length feature film, I would totally go see it, but only if it's done right. And you know, with all the craze of the vampire films, so you know, from the past couple of years, mainly because of movies like Twilight and Blade, they probably won't see another movie based on vampires. Of course, Dracula. Blade was actually a really good series. I enjoyed Blade a lot. But Twilight, I guess. I know so many people hated Twilight. So. Oh. And I got a little goodie there. Yeah, Twilight was definitely a hated film. No idea why. Please, someone tell me why. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I know I'm overfeeding on everything here, but I'm so used to doing that, thanks to playing Blood Omen 2 earlier. Before... And let's do this. You know what? Let's just, instead of slashing to shatter the wall, why don't just do this?
What was that?
Love the power of telekinesis.
The touch of water is like acid to a vampire. I had to find another way to pass.
Let's take a look here. Look around. Come on, camera. There we go. Didn't want to die there. No, there's a goodie here somewhere. Okay, up there. Yeah, the controller I'm using right now is pretty old, so it's definitely seen better days, but it still gets the job done. But I probably should get a new controller. I have the old Logitech Dual 2, so it's very reminiscent of the PlayStation 2 remote. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. Okay, all right, let's continue on with the game here.
This passage undoubtedly led to the time streamer. My prey was nearly in my grasp. But the door had been sealed by a blessed barrier. As I approached, the Reaver resonated in response. Perhaps its dark sorcery could dispel these holy barriers. As I suspected, the Reaver was not yet powerful enough to shatter these barriers, but there was something to this.
Alright, starting apart, pushing people away. Simple enough. Beat that, Twilight. Kidding, of course. Well, half kidding. Going through some more goodies here. See, that won't work because the Reaver is not powerful yet. Not powerful enough yet, at least according to Kain. So just going through all the goodies here. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Don't need to refill my life yet. On my health, I should say. Okay. Not sure which way to go. It's been a while. All right. Oh, wait a second. Something. Aha. I don't remember which way to go, guys. Oh, right, okay. Now I remember. Not that way. Had to go through the other door. There we go. Now this looks familiar. He did. Checkpoint activated.
Locked. What a love of doors these pathetic humans have.
I'd love to get my hands on a one-to-one replica of the Soul Reaver. I used to have one, but I lost it a couple of years ago, thanks to a house fire. My house fire, actually. But it was one of the officially licensed ones, so it didn't look as good as I would hoped it would have been. But it's still cool, though.
Vampire!
Vampire! Come on down. I'll bite you. That's what I call an epic hickey.
This emblem was unmistakably of vampire origin and designed to enhance the Reaver's power. But this coincidence seemed too convenient. Mobius clearly meant for me to find it.
Sound the alarm! Vampire! Don't let him escape!
Surround him! Surrender, fiend, and we will promise you an easy death.
I
could promise you the same.
But
it would be a lie. Hickey time. There's so many ways to kill your opponents here. Like that. You can either stab them to increase the meter of the Reaver, or you can feed on them. But as of right now, I don't think I need to feed. So, but I do like the power of the Reaver, though.
This barrier had a curious resonating effect on the Reaver.
Like I said before, I love the voice acting in this series. Oh, you did not just do that. Well, that deserves a feeding right there. That was not nice. One more. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to show you all what the power of the Reaver can do. Come on closer. And boom.
This door had been equipped with a singular lock, requiring an unusual key. Somehow, I would find it.
Okay, let's find our way out here. Can you die? So that little arcane tome there actually increases Kain's telekinesis meter. So that's, see? TK stands for telekinesis. And look, boom! I broke it. It's been so long since I've played this. There we go, guys. I just wanted to see how the video's coming along. Pull that up. Okay, looks like there's at least a at the very least a 45-second delay. All right, jump down here. Okay. Press or hold L1 to manually or enter. Okay. Slash attack. Training time. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Now I need to find my way back up. There we go. Oh, he's making out behind the tree. The barrier has been broken. Ha 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 ha. Go on. Yeah, the controls are damaged, so not everything. The right analog stick tends to be sticky. That's not a fun thing sometimes. Now, I know there's something down here. At least I think there's something down here. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay then, never mind. Okay, I just have to be careful here. Because remember, if I fall in the water, I will die. Another goodie. So collecting those gold tokens, those golden tomes, that actually will increase your life force. Or, yeah, life force. We can call it that. And here we go. Telekinesis, see that up there. Unlock it, and now we can go through. Cutscene.
Will be done. The stage is set. You needn't linger in the shadows, Kain. It has been a long time, hasn't it?
No banter, Mobius. You know why I'm here.
Yes, Raziel. You sought to introduce your own pawn into this game, and now he's been swept from the board.
By your hand, I suspect. Where is he?
Perhaps you should ask, when? How humiliating it must be for you to come begging at my doorstep for answers.
Enough wordplay.
Don't threaten me. You see, I have the upper hand. How remarkable that the great Kain
should succumb to the scepter's power like any common vampire. Still so arrogant after all these years, thinking you've devised some brilliant plan. You know nothing. You have read the signs, but miss their meaning. You believe you are that myth of vampire prophecy, the scion of balance, and that Raziel holds the key to fulfilling your destiny. But your messianic delusions have blinded you to Raziel's true nature. You have no idea what you've unleashed. There was a time when you might have heeded wise counsel when it was offered. Now, your vanity has made you witless. You will have to learn the truth for yourself. You'll be needing this. Your strength will return after I have departed. But by then, you will have more urgent concerns than pursuing me. Perhaps, when we next meet, you will have learned a little humility.
These strange creatures seem to manifest from the very shadows.
Ooh. So I received a new combo here. It's called Cadaverous Laceration. So in order for you to perform the Cadaverous Laceration, you have to flick your controller, flick the left analog stick, and then repeatedly tap square, like this. La 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 la. La 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 la, like that. La.
Mobius's attempt at stopping me was not one of his better efforts. When I found him, it would be my turn to offer a few surprises.
And now we meet Raziel, a vampire wraith during Kain's reign of Nosgoth. Vampire wraith.
Surrender, Raziel. Abandon this petty rebellion. It was I who made you. Your life had played out, and in my grace, I spared you. You are my reaper of souls. You have no other purpose, no higher destiny. Just this. Accept your calling, Raziel. Let go of these vain hopes. Relinquish your will, and feed.
No.
What do you profit from this defiance?
There's some grim satisfaction in infuriating you.
My patience is eternal, Raziel. How many eons can you bear to languish here? The wheel of fate must turn. All are redeemed in the cleansing agony of birth, death, and rebirth. This is the engine of life, the purifying rhythm of the universe, to which all souls are irresistibly drawn. Yours is a necessary and noble function, Raziel.
Enough of your sermonizing. Are you trying to bore me into submission? Why must this game go on? We both know what you are. You're no better than the vampires you so despise. A voracious parasite, cloaking its appetite in a shroud of righteousness. I refuse to do your will.
I can see into your heart, Raziel. It is not your will, but cowardice that keeps you here.
How so?
You know what fate awaits you when you leave the underworld. That phantom weapon you bear is a constant reminder, isn't it? The sword is waiting for you out there somewhere, and you tarry so as not to meet it.
I could not deny it. As long as I lingered here, defying my captor, I was able to postpone what I feared was my inevitable doom. To become the ravenous spirit imprisoned in the Reaver Blade. But that sentence was no worse than the stalemate I now endured. Better to face one's destiny than cower from it.
Harvester of souls, I created you. And to this function, my angel of death, you will return.
Enough. Yes, I submit.
Very good. Indulge your hunger. Yes, embrace your calling, Raziel. You will find that just as defiance has its price, so obedience has its rewards.
And submission is not always what it seems.
You know, surprisingly, I actually remember a majority of the script from the dialogue from this game. That's how much I played it back in the day. And this is when I was like in my teens, late teens, early 20s. Big fan of this series. So, I don't know if you can tell. Now, there's a difference. There are different stats when you play as Raziel and when you play as Kain. Raziel is faster, but Kain is stronger. Raziel has a Wraith Blade for the Reaver, while Kain has the physical sword.
Below me swirled an ominous-looking mist. I knew that if I fell, it would mean my peril.
Do you believe your worthiness is so easily proved? Your way is sealed until you have offered further evidence of your obedience.
I must feed you before I depart this place.
You must feed yourself, Raziel.
The wheel must turn.
Now you understand.
I wish I had the pleasure of meeting the voice actor who played the Elder God. For those who don't know, he was played by Tony Jay, which he's done a lot of work over the years between this game and for the Walt Disney Company. He's played as Judge Claude Frollo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. He's played, let's see, Shere Khan is the voice of Shere Khan from the Jungle Book movie, from the Jungle Book 2, and also the all subsequent cartoon series. And what else? A Canadian-based cartoon series, CGI cartoon series called.
You may go, but remember, you are mine. You can no more escape from me than you can escape yourself.
Canadian series called Reboot. He played the big bad in that. I believe his name was Megabyte. But again, incredible stage actor as well, and he's even made an appearance in The Golden Girls. It's a very funny scene he was in. Love that laugh.
You want this room cleared of its vermin?
If you wish to leave it.
Your will be done.
My good servant. See? Obedience brings prompt rewards.
Love his voice. Oh! Again, I wish I would have had the opportunity to meet him. But he died a couple years after this game was released. Tony J, meaning. Come on. Oh, here we go.
Where do you think you're going, little soul? You can't escape. Raziel.
No, 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 no! Ah! Ah! I died! I died! Ah. Alright, let's try this again. I really need to get a new controller.
Where do you think you're going, little soul? Run faster. Embrace your destiny.
No, I don't want to embrace it. I want to run. Oh, sugar honey iced tea.
You will never escape. I grow tired of this, Raziel.
Clearly my escape had not been anticipated, or my benevolent master would not have expended such efforts to prevent me from going. And if my departure displeased him, then that was a victory, however small, for me.
You know, this would probably be... Never mind.
In the spectral realm, water is as thin as air, putting this opening far beyond my reach. But once I found my way into the physical world, I might be able to swim up there.
Grab that tome. And now would be a good time to save. Okay. Wow, it's been that long since I've played this game. I can't even remember which way to go. Oh, right. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. No, that's not it. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. Hang on, let's take a look here. Okay, stop moving. Yeah, this is what I mean, how it's broken. I don't remember. Oh my goodness. Gotta leap across if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Okay, so I was just was not at the right angle. Okay. What? Ah! You gotta be kidding me. Ah. Come on. There we go.
This door would only open when fitted with an appropriate artifact. But to use such an object, I would first have to find a way back into the material realm. At last, I discovered a conduit into the material realm. I would finally escape the spirit world and take one step farther from my tormentor.
Did you think to receive the same favors after your rebellion as before? No, Raziel. I have no need for you to enter the physical world, so no conduit will be granted. You serve me adequately as a wraith. and a wraith you will remain.
So, my restraints had not been removed, only loosened. I would not be held prisoner in the spectral realm. There had to be another way.
So I think after this, at the end of this chapter, I'm going to end the live stream, but I'll save where we left off, and then we can play next time.
I was granted a vision of what I would become if I did not escape the spectral realm. For these too were agents of my master, hunting the lost souls that struggled to escape the endless twilight of the underworld. My master's plan for me was ominously clear. Like these mindless hunters, I existed only to fuel him with souls, siphoning their energy to feed him his wheel of fate. I had to break these bonds, but I still possessed my own will.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna end the chapter here, save it, and then end this live stream. So I will so we can do another chapter, another 2 chapters, maybe tomorrow, maybe, or the next time I do a video here. Okay. You know what? Let me go ahead and find a safe spot, a checkpoint. Then I'll save.
This artifact seemed as though it was made for that unusual lock. Now the door could be opened.
Vulcan insignia. Love his act. Love his voice. You know, a checkpoint would be really nice. Oh, these guys. I think the names of these enemies are called shades, but I call them pig. They sound like pigs when you hit them. They sound like pigs to me. So the victims from the first chapter are now gone. Piggies are back. Come on. Where you at? There you go. What's that last one? Sweet piggy, piggy, piggy. There you are. Okay. That's cleared up now. I can't go back that way. So we must open this way. Right. Checkpoint, please. No checkpoint. Nothing in here. Ah, a telekinesis goodie. I'll take that. Thank you. Come on, checkpoint. I need a checkpoint. And bad. Checkpoint, 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 please. Okay. All I need is a checkpoint. Okay, alright. So let me kill these people. Glitch. Okay. Save game. Overwrite. Okay. Okay, so that is going to conclude this session of the live stream of the Legacy of Kain series, Defiance. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next.